Kansas City, Missouri for the International Quilt Market. It's a very exciting show. If you haven't come, you should come sometime. There's over 555 vendors here. There's over 1,000 booths showing all kinds of exciting new products, all about our industry. So there's many classes and schoolhouses you can take to get education about new ideas and new ways of doing business. I highly recommend that you come and share your time at the show here and enjoy the camaraderie of all the other quilt shops in the country. So have a nice day, and I hope to see you here at Quilt Market. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the Spring International Quilt Market. I'm Lisa Alexander, Director of Marketing for Moda Fabrics, and I want to welcome you to the last day of the show and show you a few of the new things that are coming to stores September and October. First off is Adita Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts' new line of fabrics called Dancing in the Rain. This is one of her quilt projects here on the wall, and then she's also featuring a new program called Silhouettes, where she has laser cut, already pre-fused items that all you do is peel and stick, and you can machine applique in whatever your choice is. Here's one of her new patterns also, Dancing in the Rain, and then has a sprinkling of umbrellas all over the fabric. She's known for mixing her prints and batiks, and the batiks actually give a nice little pop to the project. Next collection is Sandy Gervais Everlastings, and this is actually a panel quilt. It uses two panels, and how she crisscrosses and cuts the panels, she's able to pull out these different shapes and create a secondary pattern. It has nice little technique prairie points for a folded little extra 3D touch. This collection is Tapestry by Fig Tree Quilts. This is one of her patterns, and it can be made with using a layer cake and your background fabric, sashings, and borders. So a very easy project to kit, but strong and dynamic, and a fantastic pattern in any fabric collection. She's added a nice little plummy dark color, which is different for Joanna, but it certainly does give the line a nice pop and something different for her. Holly Taylor's new line is Trails In. This particular pattern is from Doug Lico at Antler Quilt Designs, and he's used the batiks from the collection. With Holly's collection, it has a print collection, a brushed collection, and also a batik collection. So plenty of choices for nice woodsy winter quilts. This is the Howard Marcus collection, and it is called Warmth. And each market we do a new collection from the owner of the company using one of his antique quilts. So this is the quilt here from the 1830s. We reproduce it, and then he gives his proceeds to a charity of his choice. This particular time it happens to be Habitat for Humanity. So you can see what a great representation. It's really hard to tell the new from the old. Old Glory Gatherings by Primitive Gatherings, and this is just a great big fun picnic cloth. It's using a layer cake and the big chunky squares cut on point. This is an extra little quick class on teaching people how to cut a big square, cut it on the X to where the outside of your quilt is on the straight of grain, and then the nice bias binding is another lesson on cutting a straight fabric on the bias to get this nice added technique. Julie Comstock's new collection is Odds and Ends. This particular quilt is from Aunt M's Quilts, is the pattern company. And this is a little pre-printed fabric with all the little kids all over it, as well as here are a few other pieces in the collection. Just nice, big, bold, but fun colors. Typography, letters, numbers has always been popular in the scrapbooking world, and it certainly is in the fabric world as well. Gypsy Girl by Lily Ashbury is the new collection. This particular quilt is from designer Jerry Robinson of Planted Seed Designs. Quick and easy to make, half square triangles with the little extended flying geese shapes to get you the pinwheel effect and really swirl, and then the outside border of the square and the square technique. Here's one of our great big fun, make great quilted bags, great pillows. Three Sisters' newest collection is Double Chocolat. They had a previous line, Chocolat, and it was one of their best sellers ever. And so this is part two. They've taken some of the prints from their first collection, recolored them, added some new prints for a fresh new line. This happens to be a quilt kit, and it teaches several techniques as well as the different embroidery stitches, the pieced borders, and the wagon wheels. Another quilt that's in the collection, this one, and also there is a fat eighth quilt where basically you take a fat eighth bundle and add 3 other fabrics to it and make this quilt. The instruction sheet is included in the fat eighth bundle, and then all you do is cut 3 fabrics, add it to it, kit it, and you're done. The new designer for us is Zen Chic, and this is their collection called Juggling Summer. She's from Germany, so I think I'm already hesitating trying to talk like her. This particular quilt is called OHO. You can tell by the O, the H, and the O. She does all her own quilting, and her quilting is fabulous, and actually with all the negative space, it adds a whole nother dimension to it. She's known for challenging her customers but yet still giving them a nice, clean, contemporary project to work with. Metropolitan Fair by Barbara Brockman. Barbara is a very, very well-noted historian in our industry, and wealth of knowledge as well as wealth of fabric designs and pattern designs. This is a project sheet, and easy to make. A lot of fun, but the Civil War enthusiast will also love these fabrics. Marmalade is the new collection by Bonnie and Camille. They're known for their fresh, aquas and reds, but they decided this season to add some oranges and some yellows, so it's a brand new color palette. This particular pattern behind me is from Camille's collection, and Moda is also offering it as a kit. And one thing I think it's interesting too is a lot of times we cut the stripes for bias at an angle, but she chose to keep hers on the straight of grain, so that's a little bit different of a, again, the more modern look. Easy to do, big, easy, chunky blocks, makes it fairly fast to make. There are flannels in this collection as well as a coated fabric that's perfect for bags and all kinds of other projects like that. Cusco by Kate Spain is her newest collection. The quilt behind me is a project sheet, and it uses 1 jelly roll of the prints and 1 jelly roll of the solids to complete the quilt. And then Alicia Keys actually is who quilted it and did a great all-over pattern throughout that really makes it different. She also has in this collection a double-face quilted that's perfect for bags and other projects like that. Chateau Rouge by French General. The quilt behind me is a project sheet, and it is strip pieced here, then using a 60-degree ruler to cut your shapes out and join it back together in almost 1,000 pyramids kind of style and pattern. Cinnamon and Spice is the new collection by Blackbird Designs. This pattern happens to be from a company called It's So Emma. There's many patterns in the booth and in the area using this collection, but one I have to keep a secret about. It happens to be a mystery quilt, so I can't show you it. It just has to stay a mystery. So check at your local stores and ask them if they're carrying the mystery quilt by Sherry Heisey at Border Creek Station. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Border Creek Mystery Quilt project. I can't show you the quilt, it's like right over there. How a mystery quilt works, the beauty of this particular project is the customer comes in and they're going to get all their fabric up front. They can choose either a lap size or a king size project. Each time they come in, they'll get an installment. They'll go home and they'll have their assignment of sections of the quilt to make. So each month, they think that they're going to know what they're going to make, but they continue to build and build and build on parts and on sections each month. So month 3, they might come in and think they have it figured out, and every month is a surprise. It keeps your customers coming back each month for little demos, showing them new products, and then at the very end of the series, they have a big reveal. Everyone shows their quilt, and it's a lot of fun for the stores. But little by little, sections and sections. It's like building a house instead of building a quilt, or instead of building a house, it's like building a quilt. You'll start with parts. So parts, get that all done, continue to add other parts. You might be joining parts in some of that time, so it's a lot of fun for the customers, and they work really hard on trying to figure it out, but the surprise is at the end on what it actually looks like. Windsor Lane is Bunny Hill's new collection, and she is our designer that is known for shabby chic nursery ensembles. This is just one of the little simple projects that she has done, but one thing that is new is we're doing junior jelly rolls, and the jelly rolls are by colorway and have 20 fabrics in it. So it's literally half of a jelly roll. They're done by colorway, so you can combine them. You can add a pink color, if you're having a little girl and you want to do pink and brown, you just use 2 of the junior jelly rolls and combine them. So a lot of fun projects with that line.
Okay, hi, my name's Lynn Wilson, and I've designed some patterns for Moda that are called Off the Shelf, and the idea is that you can use the fabrics that you already have in your store, combine several different lines together, rather than being committed to one line of fabric and making a model from that. My idea is that you'll be able to interchange some of the different lines that Moda have and create your own style of model or quilt in your store. All the patterns use fat quarters, and I've made it really easy for you to kit them. They are sized so that the pattern fits neatly on the top of your fat quarter bundle, just making it just that little bit simpler for you to make some kits in your store. And also change out some fat quarters if your customers aren't particularly fond of one that you may have put in there. The quilts are all really simple to make. They're great for beginners. Instructions include how to cut their fat quarters so that they're not going to mess up their fabrics. And one of the other things that I've done is make 4 patterns for pieced backs for your quilt. This has been really popular at market. The stores are loving the idea of being able to bundle up the fabrics for their customers.
I'm Erin from Moda Home, introducing our new products here at Quilt Market. We just launched our new Moda Homemade collection. It's a series of blanks for embellishment. We have pennants, which will be linen cotton, gift bags in 2 different sizes, bib, and 3 different towels. This is our favorite so far. It's been really well received. It's the United States. You can mark where your family lives, where you've traveled to. You can use fabric pens, permanent fabric pens, paints, or embroidery. Then we have hankies, great for weddings, any kind of personalization. A lot of people are using them for save the date invitations for something different. And then also we have what we're calling a heirloom tablecloth. It comes in a fabric pouch with a fabric pen, permanent pen. And what you would do is over the years, you let stains embellish, if you will, enhance the tablecloth. And over the years you write maybe what meal that was. You can write your own recipes on it. You have your grandparents' signature over the years, kids' hands, prints. It's really fun, great thing that you'll treasure over the years. We also have baker's twine on a wooden spool, 200 yards. It's very on trend right now. A lot of people are tying it on packages, invitations. Pennants were designed to be used for just about anything. You can personalize weddings, save the dates. You can do children's rooms, birthdays. They have a button and buttonhole connector, so you can make it however long you want. It's very simple.